Price of forever stamps, you know those ones, they never expire. Well, it went up 3 cents, now costing 63 cents. The U.S. Postal Service announced the increase back in October. Other types of shipping also went up. First-class mail is just over 4% more expensive. 1-ounce metered mail now costs 60 cents, and domestic postcards are 48 cents. Well, speaking of prices going up, there's uncertainty for some people because of the new carbon tax law that went into effect January 1st. The law is not a gas tax, but a fee companies who produce CO2 emissions have to pay.
That cost may be passed down to you, the consumer, costing you more for heating oil, natural gas, propane, and at the pump. Our Vanessa Perez explains how one woman is now trying to get by with the rising costs.
This heating oil tank is half full. The owner tells me she's using every drop sparingly because she can't afford the cost.
March of 1993 was 80 cents a gallon. Can you believe it's gone up that much in 30 years?
Jane Busch is retired and living on a fixed income. Her home was built in the early 90s and she has relied on heating oil ever since. She says keeping it filled is now a challenge.
If I were to heat this whole house with just my furnace, it would now run me over $3,000 per season, and I'm taking November, December, January, and February.
She blames rising fuel costs, state tax, and a new carbon tax law. Companies who produce CO2 emissions have to pay the fee. It's being passed down to consumers.
That 90 gallons back in November filled my tank.
Busch says she was told by fuel suppliers they're charging 50 to 80 cents more a gallon.
With these prices being so out of range, ridiculously high, what we can resort to doing.
She's using space heaters around her home, but that's only doubled her electric bill.
Can't rely on them to keep the house warm when we have these Arctic chills that come in. We get this single digit below zero, around zero. These heaters can't keep up with that.
While the law took effect January 1st, people won't find out the actual cost of the tax until it's released by the Department of Ecology at the end of February. So companies are left playing the guessing game.
So people are really flying blind. They're really caught off guard. And so the combination of that uncertainty and the big price increases, I think, is causing a lot of people problems.
Meyer says there could be some uncertainty for some time. He encourages people to reach out to their legislators, as people like Busch hope the rising costs come down. Reporting in Spokane, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.